Hey Vacay Baes, welcome back to my channel. So today we're trying out some new wash day products, just shampoo and conditioner for now, from the Innersense hair care line. I wanted to try their products because I've heard such good things, that they're all organic, and I found this one that's for thick, coarse, and thirsty hair, and I was like, yeah, that's a bit of me. So I need to go ahead and try out something new because Aussie Moist is my favorite conditioner right now, but it's not giving all the way. So I have my little scalp scrubber, also the brush that I'm using today for my detangling, which I don't really like this brush, and y'all will see why a little later on in the video. Now, disclaimer, this whole video is going to be a hot mess. I was trying to make it very aesthetic, but it came out more comedy, which I think y'all will still enjoy. The main reason why I wanted to try these products is because that time that I washed my hair and didn't put any product in it, I don't know if I posted that on my Instagram or on my YouTube, my hair was flourishing. And y'all, look how dry it is. Like, I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Now, this is my first wash day video in my new bathroom, and I'm still trying to get used to the setup. Like, oh, I had the handheld, but then I noticed that I was spilling water, and then I was checking to see if I was still spilling water, and I was still spilling water. So you're gonna see me looking down a lot because I'm trying to make sure I'm not spilling water on my floor. I'm like, what the hell? Everything was just all over the place. So then I was like, you know what, let me move y'all and reconfigure this situation so I'm not spilling water, and get my ass behind the shower curtain, which is the whole purpose of keeping water off the floor in the shower. I don't think they thought that we was really gonna be filming in the bathroom like that, you know, but it is what it is. Now, of course, I saw on TikTok that a lot of times our hair is being more damaged than benefited by the products that we're using, and a lot of our shampoo and wash day products are actually making our hair dependent on those products to be curly, so that we should use more organic, natural products in our hair. Then things started getting a little foggy. I'm like, let me clear some things up for y'all. And at this point I was just over it, but I'm like, I'm gonna keep filming. The consistency of the shampoo was very light, and I was a little worried about that because y'all know my hair is really thick. But I did love how it was sudsing up. That's something that I really like in a shampoo. I like to see a little bit of suds, just for me to know that it's doing something. That's, you know, you actually don't need shampoo to suds up, but I just prefer mine to do that. And then I always start on my edges because that's usually where my most product buildup is from, like my edge control, gel, stuff like that. Then I start to work my way into the middle of my hair and just kind of smoothing it down the hair shaft. This is when I realized how good it smelled. It kind of has like a musk patchouli smell to it. So if you're not a fan of like herb type smells, then I wouldn't recommend. But to me, it just smells like spa. So I started getting in, doing some scalp stimulation, and then I was like, I got a whole scalp scrubber for this. So I grabbed that and then went back in doing scalp stimulation. This is really good for growth. So even if you don't do it long, I would recommend adding this into your wash day. And y'all, this one stuff started going left again because I tried to show y'all how I was rinsing out my hair and my camera overheated, but we got everything back wet. But don't get the Sony a5100. This is the worst camera. I'm so over this camera. Like, I know I mention it all the time. Eye roll. But do not get this camera. Up next, we got the conditioner. And the first thing I noticed was that it was a little thin. I was like, okay. Rubbed it in. Started putting it on my hair. Had a great smell to it as well, just like the shampoo. But the Aussie Moist conditioner automatically quenches your hair. Your curls start curling up. It's almost like a product. This one, I noticed that I had to work it in, but my hair was actually soaking it up. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it was actually moisturizing my hair. It's more of a feeling than something that you could see. And something that I remembered that Jarelli told me, Jarelli was actually my curl specialist who did my curly haircut. I'll have that linked up here if you want to see that. She was telling me how some products you have to work into your hair, especially if you have thick, coarse hair. It's not automatically just going to be boom, put the product on, and then it's just curls popping. You have to really take your time and work the product into your hair so that it can completely get saturated. So that's what I had to do with this conditioner, and I only applied 3 pumps. I did 1 pump on one side, 1 pump on the other side, and then 1 pump in the back. It's just easiest for me to do my hair in halves because that's how it just naturally wants to separate. And then of course I got to section off my hair so that I can really get it detangled. Y'all, this it was tangled. Okay, so I put it into my 4 parts and started that way. Also, if y'all see me looking down or making faces, I was watching shows. I had my phone propped up on my vanity, which I do love. I love that I can now prop stuff up on my vanity because I have more countertop space. I didn't have that before when we had the pedestal sink. So that's exciting. So now that I'm all sectioned off, I'm working the product in. And this is what I mean, just like literally going over your hair, working the product in. And you see how that product is starting to come off on my hand. Because what we'll do is we'll think we don't have enough product in our hair and we'll keep adding product, and you actually end up putting too much product and wasting product. So you just work the product in and it'll start coming out for you, you know. Then you can use whatever product comes out on your hand and reapply that same product back into your hair. Now, the reason why I don't really like this brush over like the Tangle Teaser brush that I usually use is because my hair is so thick. The way that it separates, I don't know, I just feel like it's harder to get through my hair. But I had to throw my Tangle Teaser out, and I haven't found another good one yet, and I haven't felt like ordering it off Amazon. So what I started doing is just, as always, working from my ends going up and trying to hold the brush together instead of letting it peel and separate into pieces. And then once I feel like I've gotten through most of my hair, I'll actually do a 2 method and use my fingers, finger detangling, and using the brush. So you see how my hand is a brush in itself. I'm finger detangling and then going over it afterwards with the brush. To me, that helps a lot. You see how my curls are just starting to clump up, and it makes the process of me detangling literally go 10 times faster. And then look at all that product just from them 3 little pumps. So that's how I know that the product is going to last me, because I don't have to use that much, and it still did what needed to be did and detangled my hair. Of course, afterwards I'll go in and twist it up so that it's out of the way and not getting tangled with the next sections that I do. So I just repeat the process throughout the rest of my head, and as you can see, still working that product in, still getting a lot coming out that I'm able to reuse. So I was really happy about that. Overall, I feel like the conditioner was doing what it needed to do. And you're just gonna see me either have speed up parts through the rest of this process, because y'all, my camera was just tripping, and I tried to get as much of it for you as I could. This is the thickest part of my hair, like the thickest portion, so this is gonna take the most time, but still doing that same process of using my hand as a brush, finger detangling, and then also using the brush itself. Right now I'm just stuck inside a crib on my own. Soon as I free up, I'm about
outside in an AMG, right outside, PT, 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. All the niggas round me, ride or die. Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right by. 2-turn, baby girl, you know me. I'm outside in an AMG, right outside.
And y'all, look at all that product. Like, there was no need for me to use more than 3 pumps. Honestly, I could have used 2 pumps, really. But this is when I started to realize I'm getting a little length. Like, okay. But that's it. This is my hair washed, detangled, conditioned. I actually really loved it. Feel like it felt moisturized. Bump this camera. If you like this video, please like, comment below, let me know what you want to see. Subscribe so you can be a Vacay Bae, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya.